The Democratic National Convention, a time for unity, a time for hope, a time for a party to rally behind its chosen candidate. This year it was Kamala Harris's turn to seize the spotlight. The energy was palpable, the stakes were high. Could Harris unite a fractured nation and chart a course for the future? The convention unfolded against a backdrop of uncertainty and unrest. The nation was grappling with a pandemic, economic anxiety, and a deep sense of division. Could the Democrats offer a compelling vision for the future? Could they convince voters that they were the party of competence, compassion, and change? The DNC was a carefully choreographed display of unity and purpose. Party leaders delivered stirring speeches, emphasizing their commitment to social justice, economic equality, and affordable healthcare. They painted a stark contrast between their vision for America and that of Donald Trump. All eyes were on Kamala Harris as she took the stage. The weight of history rested on her shoulders. She was the first woman of color to accept a major party's nomination for vice president. Her speech was a defining moment in her career and a pivotal moment in the 2024 election. Harris delivered a powerful and personal address, connecting with voters on an emotional level. She spoke about her family, her values, and her vision for America. She emphasized themes of unity, resilience, and hope. Her words resonated with many Americans. They saw in her a leader who understood their struggles, shared their aspirations, and offered a path forward. Her speech was praised for its authenticity, its optimism, and its unwavering belief in the American dream. But Harris didn't shy away from addressing the challenges facing the nation. She spoke candidly about the pandemic, the economic crisis, and the systemic racism that continues to plague American society. Her message was clear. We have a lot of work to do, but together we can overcome any obstacle. Just as the dust was settling from the DNC, a political earthquake shook the nation. Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the independent candidate who had been a vocal critic of both Trump and the Democratic establishment, made a stunning announcement. He was suspending his campaign, and he was endorsing Donald Trump for president. The news sent shockwaves through the political landscape. Kennedy, a scion of the Democratic dynasty, throwing his support behind Trump? It seemed unthinkable. Yet here it was. The political world was in disbelief. Kennedy, known for his anti-vaccine views and his outsider status, had always been a controversial figure. But his decision to endorse Trump was seen by many as a betrayal of his family's legacy and his own progressive ideals. In a statement explaining his decision, Kennedy said that he believed Trump was the only candidate who could stand up to the deep state and return power to the people. He praised Trump's economic policies and his handling of foreign affairs. Trump, never one to miss an opportunity, welcomed Kennedy's endorsement with open arms. He hailed Kennedy as a man of courage and a true patriot. He predicted that Kennedy's support would help him win over independent voters and disaffected Democrats. The endorsement was a major coup for Trump. It gave him a veneer of legitimacy among some voters who had previously been skeptical of his candidacy. It also allowed him to drive a wedge between Democrats and further sow discord within the party. Trump wasted no time in capitalizing on the endorsement. He held a joint rally with Kennedy where the two men praised each other and vowed to make America great again. The rally was a bizarre spectacle. Two men from different worlds, with vastly different backgrounds and ideologies, coming together in a show of unity. It was a testament to the unpredictable nature of the 2024 election. Section 5. What does this mean for the election? The implications of Kennedy's endorsement were far-reaching. It had the potential to upend the race and reshape the political landscape. Polls showed that Kennedy's support for Trump was having a significant impact, particularly among independent voters and those who identified as moderates. The endorsement also energized Trump's base. They saw it as a sign that he was winning over even his former critics. Trump's campaign rallies were packed with supporters eager to hear him speak and to cheer on his attacks against Harris and the Democrats. For the Democrats, Kennedy's endorsement was a major blow. It threatened to undermine their efforts to portray Trump as dangerous and unfit for office. It also raised questions about their ability to unite the party and mobilize their base. Section 6. Campaign finances, a tale of two campaigns. In the wake of the DNC and the Kennedy endorsement, both campaigns saw significant shifts in their fundraising efforts. The Democrats, energized by Harris's performance and alarmed by the potential threat posed by a Trump-Kennedy alliance, experienced a surge in donations. Small-dollar donations poured in from across the country, a testament to the grassroots enthusiasm surrounding Harris's candidacy. Large donors, too, opened their wallets, eager to see Trump defeated and the Democrats return to power. On the other side, Trump's campaign also saw a boost in fundraising, though the source of the money was quite different. While small-dollar donations remained strong, Trump's campaign benefited significantly from large contributions made by wealthy individuals and corporations. Section 7. Shifting strategies in the face of change. The unexpected events of the campaign forced both sides to re-evaluate their strategies. The Democrats, initially confident in their ability to defeat Trump, were now facing a more complex and unpredictable race. They needed to find a way to counter the narrative being peddled by Trump and Kennedy, while also shoring up their support among key demographics. Harris increased her focus on swing states, recognizing that the election would likely be decided in a handful of closely contested battlegrounds. She tailored her message to appeal to undecided voters, emphasizing her commitment to bipartisanship and her willingness to work with Republicans on issues of common ground. Trump, emboldened by Kennedy's endorsement and sensing an opportunity to exploit divisions within the Democratic Party, doubled down on his populist rhetoric. He continued to rail against the deep state, the fake news media, and the radical left, seeking to further polarize the electorate and energize his base. Section 8. The road ahead, a nation on the brink. As the campaign entered its final stretch, the nation found itself at a crossroads. The choice facing voters was stark: a return to Trumpism or a new direction under Harris. The stakes couldn't have been higher. The outcome of the election would have profound implications for the future of the country, shaping its domestic agenda, its foreign policy, and its place in the world. It was a moment of great uncertainty, but also a moment of great possibility. The American people would decide their fate. Their voices would determine the course of history. The world was watching, holding its breath, waiting to see what the future held.